to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Oh, yeah, Johnny.
So the big play means just like that.
I think I need to score 4 touchdowns for like a boost, I think.
Back to throw here.
Johnny Wilson.
And the record is his. It's a touchdown. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
Joey Sly.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Boom! Give me a smack stick. Give me a smack stick.
Take it in right around the goal line. And he
Sorry,
returns this to the 22. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Way to break him up, Croy.
He doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. When you look at this defense, in that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week.
Who is 8'5"? Oh, McCole Hardman? Okay.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
Come on, give me that script.
Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Off the play fake.
Oh, wide the fuck open. I bit so hard. Good play.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that flag accepted. So
Yeah, watch this shit.
7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone.
Damn, Raiders beat Caleb Williams. Najee had 200 on the ground. I didn't even press anything. God damn it.
What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position #1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps.
You're out, Johnny Wilson.
The main message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Bro! Fucking Kyle Duggar. That's fucking ridiculous.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles.
Run, Kamara.
Looking at me like I'm crazy. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Come on, Johnny Wilson. Get back in it.
Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly kick off after the touchdown.
Boom. Tackle, Mr. Anderson.
As they'll get him down shy of the 20. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're
Tackle,
both
Drew.
motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Good sack, Trayvon.
He goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9. Trayvon Walker has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
There we go,
They just
baby.
gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good sack, Verse.
They got him again. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard.
Let's go back to back on him.
It leads to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Oh, a nice spin.
Oh, good tackle.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Watkins on the out route.
Ooh, JD.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the
tough,
35.
baby.
Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 10.
Let's go, Quez.
They've got it as we resume action. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Go get that shit, baby.
There goes a deep ball, end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Quez Watkins with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Condors have
serving it today, boy.
Touchdown lead now. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Give me some. Ooh,
and
hit.
The tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the
good D, boy.
Goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit.
Corleone, what up, baby?
They want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Ooh, good D.
Third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on the last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
I like that with the 93.
Get this away into the icy winter air. Taken from just outside the 30.
That was me.
It was a 42, making a 43-yard punt. 6.
Oh, is that Ringo?
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Keely Ringo.
This offense comes back out onto the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first.
Wide open, Johnny Wilson.
Wide open.
Good block, Buzz.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Catch, Johnny.
Wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Condors
stomping on him.
in front by 3 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Joey Sly.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
There you go, Johnson.
He won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Fuck.
No whistles and
Hicks.
stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out
I know
there.
that ain't Jordan Hicks.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Good throw.
Into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Tackle Barrett.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Good D, Iggy.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hurts.
God damn it, bro. Are you serious, Trotter?
Before he's brought down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. They're going to look to throw.
Come on, Croy.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Good D, Iggy.
1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's Hurts to throw. Shakes off the sack. Buying time to his left.
Woo!
Gain of a couple there on the scramble.
Not this time.
Now it's 3rd down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Good tackle, Trayvon.
Down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
I wonder who's that holding the
So
ball.
the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor,
Boom.
you're happy to take them.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, fuck,
And
you're
now
so
the
close,
middle
guys.
across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That
Oh,
lead
away
continues to
teams
grow,
involved in
and if they
TDs
can
or
get points
takeaways
here,
enter
Charles,
zone.
might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make
Bro, I got wrecking ball. What do you mean I can't get a fucking stiff arm, EA?
Not at all. I think if we don't see a
God
drastic
damn.
change in how they're playing,
Right?
this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They go play action here on 1st down.
Johnny Wilson, dude.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep.
No.
That's going to be
Good shit, Wells.
and incomplete.
I wish that got there a little better.
Offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table, and you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are,
Oh,
15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this
That
team is doing
is that pain?
well coached to fall asleep at the switch now, and I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season, because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Catch, Quiz.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw again.
Johnny Wilson. Oh my God.
Great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Condors are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that
That's
looks
all right,
like
though,
mine
because we
very
clicking.
soon. Not
You
much
right?
of it.
Ain't no wrong with that. Ain't no problem with that. Joe Sly.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, good hit.
Brought down right on the
Mr.
chalk at
Anderson.
the 20. And out now come the Eagles. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few.
Good D, Iggy.
Reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
Woo.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Good tackle, Iggy.
23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and they will take over 1st and 10.
Hell yeah, Johnny.
For this offense in the first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. It's caught.
Good fucking catch, what?
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Yeah.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh my God.
Touchdown.
Johnny Wilson.
As the first half is winding down. And the Condors will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so.
Can't even hold the ball in the right hand, yeah.
That much more difficult.
Amazing catch, terrible animation.
Now Joey Sly for the point out.
Good tutty, Johnny.
And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find you. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Well, I got my 4 touchdown passes with JC.
Here in quarter number 3. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
God damn, good hit, 5-0.
Not being a good one, cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games. Look, everyone.
Let's go, Taylor.
To the races, down the right side.
Good catch and run, baby.
Catch and run, 69 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Looking to throw.
Let's go, Quiz.
Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Condors come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Ooh, get his ass. There you go.
Showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this
Eagles about to start it off too.
Out the 35-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete.
Just stick with him, bro.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
Good tackle, boys.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now...
Oh, Brown. God damn it.
Touchdown, Eagles. 49 yards. And the Eagles are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went.
Hey, dude. Okay, Eagles.
And it worked really well for them.
After the team
Prepare to die.
Carpenter on to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's
Get that
look
close.
deep for Watkins.
Let's go, baby.
Inside the 25. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal. And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Joey Sly.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Good hit, boys.
Past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
God damn.
And now it looks like he's in some
Knocked the shit out of
discomfort
him.
being tackled at the end of that return. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll throw from the gun. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith.
Before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche?
Ooh, what? Gotta make that tackle.
At the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw.
Dog, what do you mean?
And he takes this one down almost all the way.
Come
to
on.
30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there?
Oh,
Tackle, Barrett.
Going to be hit and taken down to the ground. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. 2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Oh my God.
It's Brown.
Bro. How is he just wide open like that?
Of the year. And the Eagles are able to at least get one score back. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too
Bruh.
bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, some strong running. Now this offense back out and set to go for the
Yeah,
next
that's
drive.
kind of close.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oof.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his
Good catch, Johnny Wilson.
And it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Jason, okay.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 2nd and 9 now. Wide open receiver.
Run, Taylor.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
27 yards.
Holy shit.
Get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And
Oh my
haven't even
God.
hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right?
Get
They're really
shit
not gonna cut
on.
into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity?
Dog, what? Oh my God. Hi. When did you get here? Oh. Huh? Almost.
Stop or two. Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Do you want some of the chips?
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh my
and all in
God.
all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Sack Trotter.
And taken down to the ground. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Wow, almost got fucked right there.
On third down there, but he cannot connect.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Fielded at the 33. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 3. He's going to wind up and
Johnny Wilson.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Condors will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. I don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, I've lost track of how many times he's been in the end zone. This is just flat unbelievable.
Doesn't matter whether you have an abacus, a calculator, just old-fashioned pencil and paper trying to total it up. The number is staggering. What a performance. This man knows how to find the end zone and make it count.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off
Big
another
boat.
play.
Big boat.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up to the 32. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
That's good for an Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts. He's got Dallas Goddard, his tight end, over the middle.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this one complete to Smith.
Ooh.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player, and it appears to be Devontae Smith who's having some problems here. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Oh, wow.
The football, it's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game.
Let's go, Coop.
That's going to be intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
No, not Jared. God
so the
damn
ball
it.
changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical
Recurring
staff is going
injury.
to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Holding offense.
God damn it.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Back to throw.
No, it was there.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some...
Let's go, Raylan.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Slide for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the capper, a 19-yard touchdown run. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
Exactly.
So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Now back to throw.
Good D, Williams.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate.
Johnny.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they rattle off a big one. 63 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. A line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He stiff arms it. And a nice time to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it.
Let's go, big man.
Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line 1 more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Gets past 1 man. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
It's
which is what we
easy.
saw here. I I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And that one going to be off target.
Bro, oh my God, again?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
This shit,
This
Tyreek.
will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure.
Wow,
We saw
what a
another
punt.
example of it there. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, CD, you and I do a
Very
lot of games
tempting.
together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Damn,
Always
it's over.
unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Good run, Braylon.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
I'll take 96.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone.
Let's see what we got. Yeah. Plus 1 speed. Yeah. Alright, next week.